Welcome back to another episode of Fun with Fuelings. Today we're going to do a chocolate pie. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizabeth. If you're new here, I am living in the light by documenting my weight loss journey using Optavia's 5-in-1 program. With the Optavia program, you are eating 5 fuelings a day that come to you pre-packaged in your monthly Optavia box. And one fun thing that you can do is to take some of those fuelings and make a little combination and make 2 fuelings by combining 2 of them together and dividing them up. So today I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate pie. Before I do that, let me invite you please to subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button down below. That just lets me know that you are interested in this content, and it lets YouTube know that as well. And it also encourages me by seeing that there are people who are interested in some of the things that I have to offer. So hit that subscribe button and join the Living in the Light tribe. So to make this fueling, I am going to need a chocolate pudding and a cinnamon sticks, the cinnamon sugar sticks. Those are the 2 fuelings that I'm going to combine together to make this. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to put my cinnamon sticks, I'm going to actually weigh, you do that without opening the bag at the same time. I'm actually going to weigh out the cinnamon sticks on my scale just to make sure that I divide these evenly. So zero out my scale. It says 1.16 ounces on the bag, but that doesn't always happen. There's 1 1/8, which means I've got 9/8. So really what I need is about a half of an ounce, maybe a teensy bit more per one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal up this bag, most of the air out of it, and then I'm going to beat it with this rolling pin until I get nice fine little crumbs. All right, I think I've got those pretty well ground up. So again, I'm going to put one of my ramekins on my scale and zero it out again. It didn't really have a number on there, but just in case. So I'm going to get about a half of an ounce in here. There we go. And just to make sure, zero out the scale, this should be a half ounce. Oh my goodness, it is exactly a half an ounce. Well, it says 5/8. Let me take a pinch out. And that should be even. All right, so I've got my crumbs at the bottom of my package. And then I always mix my pudding up in this kind of a package. I'm gonna start with a half a cup of water. And it's got a half cup line on here, so half a cup of cold water. And I'm actually going to put just a teeny bit more, so maybe an extra tablespoon of water. And that just will help, because if I'm putting this in the refrigerator, and if I just do a half a cup, the pudding is going to get very fudgy. So for the pie, I want it to be just a little bit softer than that, so a little bit of extra water. That's not going to hurt anything. And then I'm going to dump the pudding mix in here. And of course I make a mess. Let's see if I can get some of that picked up. Because you know we want all of that fueling, as much as we can get. And then if you don't have one of these frothers, this is great. I use this for mixing up my mashed potatoes into soup. I use it for the pudding. I use it for the hot chocolate and the frothy cappuccino. A lot of other things, but it's a great little battery powered whisk. So I'm just gonna plunk this down inside there and just whisk until I get all of the pudding mixed up. And I realized I should have weighed this, and I didn't. So we're gonna do a little bit of guesstimating. Because the package says that it weighs 1.2 ounces. All right, I got that mixed up pretty well. Let me grab a spatula. All right, so let me see if I can kind of eyeball this and divide it in half. I've got a half of a cup plus a little extra in here. Make sure that it's mixed really well. Zero that out. And then I'm gonna pour about half of the pudding on top. Let's see. That weighs 2.5 ounces, so let me measure this out to get 2.5 ounces. Okay, give it a little bit more there, and a little bit more here. And that will successfully divide my 2 Fuelings roughly in half. And then I'm going to put these in the refrigerator with a little bit of plastic over the top of them just to keep them from absorbing refrigerator smells. And I can enjoy one of these for one of my Fuelings. I'll come back and show you how it tastes later. I'm going to do a little taste test of the pudding pie that I did. So I don't normally do taste tests, but I am going to do this one. This is still has the nice puddingy texture of the chocolate pudding, and then the sticks are still a little crunchy down below. I bet if I let this sit overnight and have the other one tomorrow, that it will be, the breadsticks or the cinnamon sticks will have absorbed some of the moisture, so they'll soften up. But let me give this a try. That is really good. Who doesn't like a little cinnamon in the chocolate? This is an awesome Fueling combo. If you're looking for a Fueling for dessert for Thanksgiving, this would be a great one to do. It would just be considered one Fueling because it's half of the chocolate pudding and half of the cinnamon sticks. So no extras, anything. Just make this, make 2 of them, have one for one Fueling and another one for your dessert on Thanksgiving, and you're good to go. I hope that you'll give this one a try. Please leave me some comments in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up on this video. And until I see you next time, please live in the light.